Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Late Night Zen, Evening Zen, whatever you want to call it. Tonight, I wanted to talk about the importance of having a nightly ritual. And mine is this. Every night, a little before bed, I like to sit. I've started this recently. I've done it in the past, but now I'm really in the flow of it. And I realized how relaxed it makes me feel and it really satiates my soul. I have a little tea, a light little thing. I'll have a little donut here. It's not light, but it's going to be an hour or so before I go to bed, hour and a half. And a little music, something from iTunes, from my collection. I let it play. Usually maybe like some kind of like talking thing or an old radio show or classical music, whatever pops up. Even if it's something like Kiss, Creatures of the Night. Because of the low lighting, which I'm not in now, because if I turn this completely low, it would look like I was in pitch black. I really got to get something to make it seem darker. Let's try something here. Let's see what we could do. If we could put something over this. And there we go. I put the Matthew McConaughey Green Lights Journal right on top of that. Now we got nice lighting. Now we're good. But I think it's so important to have something that relaxes you at the end of the night, a routine, a ritual that you do every night, something that brings you a little tranquility because the day is coming to an end and you want to kind of wind down. Like I said, I like this with kind of soft jazz music or some kind of talking, like old Art Bell coast to coast radio shows, a podcast interview is something relaxing. Usually do it with the lights off and one of these, which are, the little Dollar Tree fake candles. That really creates a nice kind of chill vibe. And you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. It's super important though, man. I mean, people would always talk about a bath. That's another good one. If your nightly ritual is a bath with candles and a little jazz music or whatever, like I said, it could even be heavy music. If you're in a Zen calm state, anything could be meditation and a tranquil vibe thing. But it's very important because the entirety of the day that we've been up, we've been hit hard with so much stuff. Even if it was a calm day, for the most part, by like today's society terms, it's still a lot of stuff in your head, a lot of activity, a lot of, work. Physically, the body has done a lot of work. Your eyes have taken in stuff, your ears have taken in stuff. And to just sit back with your nightly ritual of calm, tea, a bath, candles, a snack, a light snack, and just take in the softness, take in the Zen, take in the tranquility. You'll sleep like a baby. I guarantee it. I should do this more often on video. I do the morning Zen, and I think I should do the late night Zen. Maybe I change the late night snack into late night Zen. I like that idea. And still eat stuff, but I think I'm going to rebrand it. And we'll just sit, I'll have my stuff, relaxing in bed or in the tub. Well, not in the tub, that's not going to happen. But we'll do it together. There'll be times I might not say a lot, but we'll just vibe. Do you guys have a nightly routine you do? Not a routine, because that's more like a bunch of things, but a nightly ritual, a thing that you do, that every night you do this without fail. And if you don't, you feel off. Like I'm on the flow of this now, and I know if I didn't do it, I'd feel like, oh, something's missing. Oh, the relaxing tea and the soft music and the light snack. Oh, oops. Just turn your mind off. We'll turn the parts of your brain off that are working hard to process and assess things, and just let the soft sounds wash over you. And it's raining tonight too. Perfect. And pause too. If you want to do this kind of late night ritual, pause too, like in between a sip, in between a bite, and kind of just be aware, be open to stuff. Don't think about the stuff you're hearing, a sound or the music, but just kind of let it wash over you and take on the color and the vibe of the flow and the state that you're in. It becomes really, really badass. The feeling. So I think it's important to have a nightly ritual. One, because it kind of ends the day. And the morning's end too. I talk about that morning thing to do right when you wake up. I'm going to talk about that next. But having the bookends like that, very important. Like imagine a book without a back cover and a front cover. It'd be just all waylaying all around and flopping all around. And who wants a book flopping all around? That might have been a bad example. You get the idea though. Nice book ending to the day. It kind of closes the book nicely. So nice. I think it's good for your health because most people will just sit and doom scroll right at the last second till the last second they go to bed. And of course, you're going to bed with anxiety and you can't sleep. You're tossing and turning. So it's good for your mental state and it's good for your physical state to just, you know, to just chill and appreciate those quiet moments. I think it'll help you appreciate quiet moments that you have during the day too, when you really let this sink in at the nightly part of this routine. But what do I know? No, I'm a mess here, huh? Things are falling. Bad position I'm in. I think we overlook the importance of a nightly ritual because we figure nighttime are just about like when it's night and it's late, it's just time for bed. I mean, you have rituals during the day, right? Like things you do, brush your teeth. I mean, these aren't rituals or things you do, but like things you do every day without thinking because they're things for your hygiene or to stay alive, like eat. But this is just, to me, this is just as important. This is for the mind, body, and soul here, all this. Like, don't neglect it, man. Like, sit, have a nightly ritual that you do for, I don't want to use the term self-care, man. I really don't like that term. It reeks of like millennial garbage. Self-care, like, it's good for you. It feels good, and that's good. So just find something that will, even if you just sit and meditate in silence and just whatever sounds you hear, just sound meditation, that too. But darn, do it every night. Journal something where you're calm for at least 15 minutes every night. You can spare that, right? Because we put 15 minutes towards some really inane stuff during the day. We all do it. And I think for people who don't do it, they probably think, well, what is it? What's it going to do? Why do I need to do that? I'll just relax when I sleep. I don't know about that. I like having relaxing, tranquil moments while I'm awake. I literally want to start meditating like two hours a day total. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I'm not kidding. I already thought about it. Like, sometimes when I'm having pain, body pains, and from illnesses or sicknesses or headache or just stress from things happening, I start thinking, what would 2 hours of meditation do? Meditation, what a beautiful thing it is. But it's so important, guys. I mean, we'll take care of our car, our clothes, better than we take care of us. How's that? We assume we just keep running perfectly. And then you get a diagnosis from a doctor, and then you don't even think it has anything to do with how we were living. And I think if we slow down, I truly believe this. I mean, I really believe this, that if we live a slow life of calm, tranquility, peace of mind, not getting angry, not moving fast, I think we live longer. Diseases plummet significantly. Someone would have to prove me wrong to tell me that's not it. All the people I know that lived into their 80s, 90s were very, very calm. Every one of them. Just like you never see a 90-year-old person that's overweight, they don't live that long. You don't see a 90-year-old person acting like the way I just said, because they'd be gone. They might be cantankerous, but that's okay. And it's important for the nightly ritual because it gets you in a routine of doing something that's good for you. Like people who work out and they go to the gym, they keep going. Once they've gone months in a row, they can't miss a day. If they miss a day, they feel like they went 12 pegs down a ladder and they lost all this progress. It was just one day because of the momentum and how great they feel, and mentally and physically. It all starts working in tandem. So get yourself a nightly ritual that you do that's calming, that puts you in such a calm state of mind that your pains are gone, your worries are gone, and all the stuff from the day is floating on the waves of the ocean, harmless. I hope this classical music is not too loud. It sounds like it's blaring over there. But in any event, I'm going to wrap it up here. So, guys, if you have a nightly ritual, let me know about it. And if you want to see this as a thing like the morning zen that I do, albeit maybe in the chair over here, not in this, not the greatest posture, but I implore you. Oh, you implore me? See, anybody can guess what that's from. Oh, you implore me. Okay, anyway, no one's gonna get that. I, I hope you guys do it. If you already do it, awesome. Let me know what you do. But I do think it's oh my God, a nightly ritual is money in the bank. So I'm Tommy. It's Almost Zen TV. Thank you for watching Evening Zen, or Late Night Zen, or Nightly Zen. I got to come up with a ritual for the name of the video. All right, guys. Till next time.